You're never getting a SIVA subclass. I'm ripping that band-aid off right now, and we are starting this video off strong. Of all the things that are likely to happen in Destiny, this is down there with Marasov personally giving you, the player, a sneaky HJ when your mom isn't looking. And that's less likely than you even talking to a girl. So as you can see, we have basic impossibilities that the Destiny community is hoping for. Now let's say somehow you do talk to a girl, and that girl cosplays Marasov, and she gives you a sneaky HJ while your mom is in the kitchen making waffles singing Pink Pony Love. SIVA subclass is still never going to happen. In fact, I am so confident that a SIVA subclass is never happening, I will shave my head live and for a video while singing the SIVA is Great song and eating a banana. Nobody wants to see that. Not me, not you, not Savala. SIVA may be one of the most misunderstood aspects in the entire history of Destiny. SIVA is not a power. SIVA is not darkness. SIVA is not evil. SIVA is not our enemy. You know what SIVA is? It's freaking Legos. That's it. That's all it is. It's literally building materials. So you want to know what a SIVA subclass would be like? That's great, Timmy. Go roll around in a bucket of Legos and feel how it is all over your wet noodle of a body. Does that feel nice? No, of course not. No one's happy you did that. But that would be what it would be like to have a SIVA subclass. Just itchy blocks all over you, poking into your sensitive skin as you pray to at least 3 different gods for the sweet release of death or strawberry-scented lotion to soothe your crusty skin. SIVA is just nanobites that Clovis Bray made to help build houses and buildings on different planets. That's it. That's all it is. The nanobites would eat some of the matter and construct places for people to live and work in. Is that what you really want? A weird Bob the Builder subclass? Every subclass in Destiny fits a certain mold. The high elements of the universe. Solar is not fire, it is combustion, speeding up atoms until they explode. Its opposite, stasis, is not ice. It's slowing down atoms until they crystallize. Arc is not electricity, it's electromagnetism. Void is not grape juice, it's the absence of matter. Its opposite, strand, is not lime, it's the creation of matter. SIVA is not a high element of the universe. It is not paracausal. You might as well be asking for a newspaper subclass. We already know ghosts cannot be around SIVA. You want to know why? Because SIVA corrupts ghosts. On one of the ghost fragments in Destiny 1, it tells this story. 2 more scans and she could have moved to the elevated grid. There wasn't really anything new other than the delta to sea level. But at less than 30% of the way through, 2 to the power of 128 scans, even a distinction without a difference could feel like a brand new shell. Cassiopeia! So numb, after months with just her own scans for company, she didn't even pick up on another ghost being this close. Observe? Wait, I'm sorry. You're Obsidian. Wow, how long has it been? Well, I mean, I know it's been 6.8 years, it's just an expression. Obsidian floated closer. That's okay, it has been a while. I guess you haven't found yours yet. Cassiopeia projected glumness. Not yet, but I haven't been looking on Mars for that long. At least, I'm optimistic. You should be. I was just at the city last year. A lot more of us are starting to find our guardians. Later. What's that? Cassiopeia resolves to run a full-range self-diagnostic before the next grid. 2 ghosts within 20 meters, and she didn't sense either one. Something was off. The new arrival chirped and spoke up. Hello, you 2. I'm glad, identify Obsidian, to see a friendly face. I haven't been myself lately. Obsidian looked at Cassiopeia. He read as nervous. She probably did too. I was beneath the blind watch for a while. A long SIVA, MIM, GH404. While it was fun, there were puzzles. No one was alive down there, though. Cassiopeia's scan of the new ghost returned nothing amiss. Are you okay, friend? I'm great. Something got in me, but the light, if light, then warning, burned it away. It's gone forever now. Consume, failure, replicate, failure, enhance, failure. There was a silence for full 3 seconds. Then Obsidian spoke up, his words coming quickly. Well, great to see you again, Cassiopeia. Good luck. He zipped away. Cassiopeia watched him disappear into the horizon. 2 self-diagnostics, she muttered. That's right. Not only is that ghost messed up, he makes everyone around him uncomfortable. That's what having a SIVA subclass would be like. You'd be ostracized, left out of fire teams. You'd basically be the next Shaw Han. In fact, I think the only people who want a SIVA subclass are the Sean Han variety of Guardians, if you know what I mean. Having to go on Guardian Tinder to find a fire team. Is that what you want to do? Get constantly swipe left on, forcing you to be a solo Guardian forever? No, of course not. No one wants to be a solo player in a multiplayer game. Don't be like this loser in the Tinder profile. It also seems a lot of you don't remember what happened to the last group of Guardians that SIVA interacted with. It took over their suits and they died inside because they couldn't get out. No, SIVA didn't take over their bodies, it took over the suit and mimicked their voices. That's what happened to the Iron Lords. I know for a fact you are not as strong as some Iron Lords. Some of you need YouTube guides just to do lost sectors. And to be honest, I don't even think most of you really even like SIVA. Because if you did, you'd know that the whole of Neomuna was built with properly working SIVA. What you really like and want is angry Rasputin. That's the only reason why SIVA acted like it did in the Plaguelands. Because Rasputin was mad and programmed it to act that way. Last I checked, Rasputin was dead. Last I checked, we blew up the entire replication chamber. I know what you're gonna say. Well, we have Outbreak perfected. We could use those SIVA nanites in chamber to make it happen. Sorry to have to tell you this, but Outbreak SIVA is different than the SIVA the Devil Splicers used. SIVA used by the Devil Splicers had the directive of consume, enhance, replicate. Whereas Outbreak's directive is directive equals kill while enemies equal present, execute directive. They are not the same. It will always function differently. Now, sure, you could use the same directive of Outbreak and put it on your armor, but now we have even more problems. Once again, SIVA cannot be around ghosts, or it'll take it over. So you'd have to kill your ghost. Take him out back and just old yeller him. You chose to do something stupid like be a SIVA Guardian instead of a paracausal one. Now that your ghost is dead and you are suited up in SIVA, now what? Can't come back to life. So you'd never be able to do PvP again because you have no Guardian strength or abilities. You just have the ability to toss Legos at people. And don't even get, like, I know some of y'all would die to the first cursed thrall you met. And honestly, throwing Legos in PvP isn't going to do a whole lot, Timmy. It may annoy a Titan, but one thunderclap and you're now a sad, squished bug. Now you're dead and probably not going to heaven because they don't want people who want SIVA subclasses ruining heaven. So you have to just chill, walking around in the darkness the rest of eternity, all because you wanted a SIVA subclass. But your body does come back, just not with you in it. SIVA now becomes your body, because that's the only way you'd come back. So now SIVA, pretending to be you, has taken over your life. It's banging your wife, but to be honest, your wife is banging a lot of people behind your back already, including your best friend Carl. SIVA now takes out a bunch of credit cards and goes to Mexico to party for a few weeks. This is all happening while you are sad swinging alone in the darkness. SIVA you ends up contracting an STD because of how many ladies it spent the night with. And those were not trolls, those were high caliber ladies, ones that usually get offered up to kings. And God decides to make your life worse and lets you see all the fun SIVA you is having with your body. You get to watch all this knowing full well that you never have this kind of life. You want to end it all, but you can't because you're already dead. There's no way out. And since SIVA is immortal, this goes on for years. Years and years, all with you watching. This all happened because you didn't listen to advice and wanted a SIVA subclass. Was it worth it? No. Friends don't let friends want a SIVA subclass. It is lore accurate that 87% of all Guardians that want a SIVA subclass are shunned from society. They don't even get to use the main entrance into the tower. They have to use the stairs. You know how tall the tower is? Yeah, have fun climbing that. I understand this may have been hard to hear, but the truth hurts sometimes. What if I saved even one Guardian from wanting a SIVA subclass? then I know I did the right thing by making this video. If you know anyone who wants a SIVA subclass, please report them to the nearest Vanguard for re-education. If you don't want a SIVA subclass, please make sure to sub to the channel and like the video.